Hello everyone. You are warmly welcome back to this edition of Our Positive Word. I hope you are doing well with your loved ones. Thank you for joining me. The focus for this session today is the right environment. What's the right environment? We'll find out. Environment, of course, could mean the situation, circumstance, the atmosphere, or the idea that we associate ourselves with or identify with. You will agree with me that we live in a time when more and more people are frantically looking for who would make them happy, who would control them and just agree with everything they are about. Also, there are people who simply attach themselves to any and everything that is in fashion. As long as it is popular for those folks, they join in to find relevance in themselves. They're simply looking for the next big thing, the next cause to just make them useful, feel valued, or like they're doing something important. I think this behavior comes down to people desperately trying to find the right environment for them to fit into and settle into. It's not a bad thing to do that, because when we're able to find that environment which is right for us, which is going to help us to grow and build ourselves, that is good. But the bad thing there is very often it's people simply just trying to find relevance, even if the cause or the idea or that environment is not really right for them. I want to read a little bit of Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20. It says, walk with the wise and become wiser. And of course, our easy to read translation says, if you have wise people as your friends, you will become wiser. But if you have foolish friends, you will hurt yourself. That's easy and simple enough. No need to say more. The adage or proverb, which says, show me with whom you interact, and I will tell you who you are, is very correct. This is because very often we crowd ourselves, we hang around those with whom we are keen to the sort of character that we are or demonstrate to be. So we want people who are like us to be with us. So that crowd you hang around, if you show me, I can predict and say, this is the sort of person you are, and you can do the same towards me. Evidence abounds with some people being in crisis about who they are. And this is largely dependent on the groups which they have associated or linked themselves to. Today, we see people in crisis, not sure what they are, man or woman. This is because if there's a lot of more investigation, they have linked themselves. They are interacting with people who are feeding them with these ideas. With so many confusing things going on inside of people and in the world right now, it is easy to fall into inaction and make excuses which lead to disorientation. Yes, the confusion is so much. The ideas, the things that are going on in the world tend to make people become lazy, unreasonable, not wanting to be accountable, and they just want to go into that inactive state, passive, dormant, not doing anything, but waiting for everyone to do things and say things for them, while they want to be validated for being absolutely not useful. My dear, if there is no conscious effort to discover the correct situation, one would be misled to make wrong or poor decisions that will continue to hurt them for the longest time. It's abundant. We see it all around us today. John chapter 14, verse 26. We're told, Jesus speaking, but the Comforter whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance. The Comforter, the Helper, who is the Holy Spirit, is available. He is with us to help us discern and understand what is going on around and inside of us, what to choose, how to act or respond to situations. We are not by ourselves. We're not doing this alone. There is no need trying and failing and feeling frustrated and repeating that same toxic cycle that benefits nobody. Go where you are appreciated, not tolerated, and let the Holy Spirit of God order your steps to that place. There is no point hanging around an environment or a place where you feel irrelevant, unappreciated, unloved, neglected, but you're holding on because of attachment issues. Find and cultivate healthy relationships, my friend. I know that's not easy. And I will say this, to find and cultivate healthy relationship is very hard. To leave and break away from a toxic relationship is also very hard. You have to choose the hard that would work to your advantage. Everything comes down to the choices we make. The power is in your hand to choose and create a healthy atmosphere in which you will thrive in all areas of your life. Maybe not at the same pace in all areas, but you should be able to find happiness, contentment, peace, love, joy, success, growth, things that empower you and inspire you in any environment you decide to settle in. Are you in the right environment? In John chapter 10, verse 10, Jesus says, my purpose is to give them rich and satisfying life, abundant life. That's what he came to do. That's what he's about. This rich and satisfying life can be yours if you will allow God to lead you into that right environment which he has prepared for you. I thank you for joining me today. Until I come your way again, it's goodbye for now. God bless you as you allow the Spirit of God to lead you into the right environment. Be blessed.